long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll run it for the first time with the veteran out of Florida State, Dalvin Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The veteran Leonard Floyd there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his tight end, Kittle, and he'll be out of bounds at the 5. 29 yards in all, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Dell motioning over. Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the goal line and in. Takedown. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Moody now for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Elliott. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, Lamb. They'll stick with Elliott. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. A run with Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
In motion, Lamb. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's complete to Elliott.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
Cowboys 6.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Niners 1st down. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. That's a short pickup to about the 47. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Cooks going in motion. Handoff here to Zeke. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
On play action, here's Dak. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Zeke. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now it's McCaffrey. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
It's 4th down.
This is our last chance. It's all about that teamwork.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's to his tight end, Kittle. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll set up the screen to Cook. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Rock Yassin. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Now McCaffrey loses the football. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Go, go!
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Cooks going in motion. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dak. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That is Ferguson in motion. 3rd and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On the give, it's Elliott. He'll work forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. On the play fake, Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Tight end going in motion here. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Play action now. Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down. Dak facing 3rd and long. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Third and goal. Purdy to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and that will lead to a second down. Throwing again, Prescott on second and 10. The open man is Tolbert. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
We get this to about midfield. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. In motion, Lamb. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th and goal. Now Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He's to the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun him.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Elliott. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Again, here's Zeke. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Here's Elliott, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Second down, Prescott. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So a